Hello. Alrighty. Okay. I think everything's set up now. So I'm gonna do free love notes for the first 4 people, and then hop on the live, and then I'll do some readings for anybody that donates and purchases a reading. I haven't been live in like a month, I think, so I just wanted to hop on here for a little bit, just so I can say hi and see if anybody wants a reading for today. And I know this is not like my usual time anyway that I'm on here, so I don't expect a lot of people to hop on. But I still wanted to stop by and do something this Saturday. I'll probably go live again Sunday or Monday at like my normal times. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, Leandra. Would you like to receive some free love notes since you are the first person that's joined, or that's in the chat, I should say? So I think people are watching. They just haven't said anything. But yes, you absolutely can get some love notes. Who would you like your love notes from? So I can decide on which deck to use. Absolutely. Okay, so So some from your future spouse. Let's use the taste of honey. All right. Future spouse for Leandra, what would you like to say to her at this time? Future spouse, what would you like to say to her this time? Something's on the floor. Okay. First card is thank you for being patient with me. So you wondering like, where are they? Why haven't I met my future spouse yet? Why are we not together yet? They're letting you know, thank you for being patient. I'm sure they're waiting for you all to connect as well. We have, I've been letting go of what is no longer positive in my life. So they might be doing some soul work here. And that is allowing them to, be a better version when they meet you or when you all together. We have let's build a legacy together. Hello, Chrissy Black. Yes, the list is open. Hi, it's me, Lee. We have I'm ready now, let's make magic, and then I'm clear about what I want with you. All right, so these are your love notes from your future spouse. I hope you enjoy them. Okay, let me bring this up somewhere. Okay. Yep, you can get love notes. I'll add you both to the list. So we got one spot left. Chrissy, and then it's me, Lee. You're welcome, love. All right, Chrissy Black. Who would you like your love notes from? Hey, Aliki T. Hey, Lisa. I'll add you both to the list. You both got here at the same time. All right, free love notes are closed now. Okay. Okay, future spouse, you got it, Chrissy. All right, future spouse of Chrissy, what would you like to say to Chrissy at this time? We have treat yourself to something nice today. You deserve it. Our challenges have strengthened us. You give the best gifts. I feel like you really know me. I value this connection between us. And then I want to build a home with you. So I feel like your future spouse is somebody that you have either met already or have been connected with at some point. It definitely gives the vibe of that just from this, our challenges have strengthened us. And so I feel like the time apart has allowed you all to grow and to heal. And, they really value the connection that they have with you, but they also value you, especially, when you heal and when you grow and evolve, you really understand and appreciate people differently as well. So I feel like that's something that they are going to come to terms with. And then you all are building a home together. It's beautiful. So like obviously physically, but spiritual in a spiritual sense as well. I don't know why I keep hearing Texas, but it's definitely gonna be somebody somewhere very hot. So that's what I have for you. Your messages from your future spouse, Chrissy. I hope that resonated with you. Alrighty. Sounds good, Leandra. I will make the donation list in a second once I finish the love notes. Alrighty, up next is, let's see, it's me, Lee. You're up next. It's me, Lee. I know it's been a while, Aliki T. I haven't gone live in a while either, so you haven't missed much. I went live like maybe a few weeks ago, but it was just like a mini live. So it wasn't like my traditional like sit down type of thing. All right. You want love notes. You're in a separation with this person. Let's see. Let's get these guys. All right. Love notes for is Mealy. We have, I don't know what my future will bring, but I know I won't have one if you aren't in it. There are things that you do that trigger me. I could sit and talk to you for hours. There are nights where I sit and think about you. I think about where we would have been had I been honest with you. And then we have, I have to stop running away when I'm hurting. So I feel like with this, there are things that you do that trigger me. I feel like this person is saying that it's not necessarily like you are doing something bad to trigger this person. It's more so like your energy. Like, let's say you are just very loving, very affectionate with this person, and that's something that they're not used to. It can be triggering to them. And so that might push them to like freeze up or to be distant or, not be receptive of that energy, of that love, because they're not familiar with it. And they become very guarded. And so I feel like there are nights where I sit and think about you, and then, I have to stop running away when I'm hurting. They're realizing like, why am I running away from a person that's showing me love? Why am I running away from, something that's healthy or something that is, uplifting, rewarding, and fresh, right? And so as they realize that, they come to this realization of like, I want this person in my future. And this is someone I can talk to for hours. This is someone I can connect with. This is someone where I genuinely can feel like I can be myself with. So I have to work through the pain and the trauma and neglect that I've experienced in my life in order to really receive and welcome this in. So that's what I have for that. For your love notes from your your ex or the person you're in separation with right now. All right. I hope that resonated with you. All right. Up next is, let me see. Let me start making the other list. So Leandra. Current. Okay. Hello, Jasmine. Up next is, let's see. Elisa, you are up next. At least if somebody want to marry you. Will you marry me? Will you spend the rest of your life with me? Oh, wow. You want it from his future spouse. Well, there you go. We're starting off with that card. How funny is that? All right. We have, I want to make love to you all night long. I am a terrible communicator. I need to work on that in order for us to work. So this could be something that this person knows and that they're working on, which may be why you haven't, been in connection with this person yet, or why you're not in connection with this person just yet physically. Let's see what else we get. Okay. I knew something else flipped over. All right. I'm an idiot for losing you. Why did I let you go? So maybe your future spouse is somebody that you have dealt with in the past, and maybe because they were a terrible communicator. We have, are you still in love with me? Do I have another chance with you? So this is definitely a person that you have some type of connection with. And the card that had flipped over, I didn't accept it because I assumed there was only one card, and then Spirit was like, you can put it back, but you can look at it. It was like, maybe we're better off as friends. So it could have been like a person where y'all were together and you're like, maybe we just be friends, or maybe we just don't talk at all. clearly you are more than friends, or meant to be more than like friends with benefits and stuff like that. And then the last card we have for you is, I've been letting go of what is no longer positive in my life. So this person is doing some work here. So hopefully by the time y'all come together, they're solid, you're solid, and then it just, it's onward and upward there. Alrighty. So that's what I got for you, love. And then last but not least is a leaky tea for the free love notes. Well, somebody said, for better or worse, I will always choose you. A leaky tea. We have, I feel your love when you make time to put a smile on my face. Thank you. I support your dreams. Go for gold. I send you signs of my love when we're not together. Your kisses are sweet like honey. And then I love going on walks with you. So that's what I got for you. A leaky tea, but apparently your person has more to say, because these came out and I was like, I'll put them back, and they're like, nope. Decisions. Should we watch or make a movie together? And then your vibe matches my vibe. Alrighty, leaky tea, that's what I got for you. Okay, up next is Leandra, and we're gonna do your question, which is, who is coming in for love? Let's see. Hey, Nappy Summer. I'm trying to find this other deck, and I don't see it. So I guess I won't be using it. But let's see who is coming in for you in terms of love. We got the King of Cups, Five of Wands, King of Wands, and the Tower. Okay. So it seems like there's two individuals here, two energies that are coming towards you and wanting to pursue you. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I feel that both of them are good counterparts, potential partners. The thing is, you have to decide which partner would be the best match for you. And, you have the luxuries of choice here, right? So I feel that one of the individuals is someone that's, kind of well put together, successful, emotionally intelligent, and it's like really good on paper, and good under the surface too. And then this other person, they're a little bit more outgoing. They're a little bit more adventurous, kind of the life of the party at times. But this person, I don't, how do I word it? Even though he's a king, there's still some level of growth and maturity that he still has to, or they have to experience. And it's not saying that they are childish and petty and things like that. It's more so like there's some growth that they can still experience. But I feel like you're going to enjoy both of them. But the idea is that you have to make the decision of who is it going to be? Who do you want? What is like the best match for you in terms of partnership? And it is important that you make a decision at some point, because you don't want to lose out on choice, right? It's the difference between you get to make a choice versus when the universe makes the choice. So if you make the choice, it'll work out. And even if the universe has to step in and intervene, it can still work out. But it's something about you making the choice, you being the one that chooses, because it's like you fully step into that power of choice, if that makes sense. Like it's nice when you get to decide, when you are the leader, you know. So that's what I got for that. So one person could be a water sign, another person could be a fire sign. One person can just be more in tune with their emotions, while the other person is more, you know, passionate and outgoing. So that's what I have for you, Leandra. Alrighty, Red Nappy Summer, career, coins, what's up? Red Nappy Summer, what's going on with the career and coins for Red Nappy Summer? You're welcome. We have the Death card. We have the World. Two of Swords. I feel like Spirit is blocking me from seeing like what is next for you with the career and the coins. I just feel like they're blocking me from seeing it. We have frame, steady income, organized, and accomplishments, art, design, home oriented, and self-employed. So, you know, at the end of the day, things are going to be working out for you. Steady income, of course. And there are going to be moments where you get to celebrate that success. And especially if you want to start your own business, or, you know, have the opportunity to do something connected to like your passion, it's going to happen for you. But I really feel like the reason why Spirit is kind of like blocking it in terms of like telling me messages about it is just because they don't want you to worry too much on the ins and outs of everything. Because sometimes we're like, I want to know all the details, I want to know all the information. And then when you know it, it's like, then you overanalyze it, then you worry when like something doesn't happen, and then that can delay it, and you like, it's not gonna happen, and then it delays it even more. So it's kind of like, the less you know, the better type of vibe is what I'm picking up here in the Strength card. So you got 3 major arcana cards out of like 4, you know, tarot cards. So that just shows you how powerful the energy is and how strong it is in this moment, and to where you just have to kind of fight the urge of stressing out and worrying about it, and just kind of, you know, let the universe, let your ancestors and guides do their thing to assist you. Like, just keep flowing with their guidance and their direction, basically. Okay, I know they ain't probably what you want to hear, but that's the Spirit in this moment. All right, Red Nappy Summer, that's what I got for you. Alrighty. Hey Queen. Hey Queen. I was reading your message and I was trying to say hey Red Nappy Summer. But I just finished your reading if you're just now coming back. So yeah. Don't be mad at the messenger. Don't be mad at the messenger. Okay. Hey, Tammy T. Yep, the list is still open. The list is still open. No, the free love notes list is closed. But like my general like readings and stuff, that's open. Because I was only gonna do 4 or 5 of those free ones. So that's what that is. I'm gonna actually just take it out the title now. That way folks don't come in looking for them. Hey, Brittany. You're welcome. No worries. I'm going to fix it. I just changed the title. That way folks don't look for the free readings anymore. But I'll make a note. List is open. All right. I haven't been live in a long time. So I'm like, you gotta go live, especially, when you feel it energetically. I missed you all as well. I've just been busy and just a whole bunch of different things. But I think things are finally getting to a pace where we can get back into the lives. I try to at least post one picker card reading a week since I haven't been live. All right, Brittany. Which state, region of the U.S. does Spirit want me to consider to move for the sake of my growth and path? Let's see. Five of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. And the Magician. I feel like in terms of where, they won't really give me like a state. They haven't channeled that just to me just yet. But it's all about housing and the cost of living. So go to a place where the cost of living is relatively low and you're able to, save, from your income that you make from work, right? So you want to find a city, a state that has a really nice cost of living, whether you end up wanting to rent or buy, like either one, it's not a ridiculous amount of money per month. And it's something that you can handle, but you're able to save, you're able to travel, you're able to do the fun things that you want to do. You want to go somewhere where you can have like a clean fresh start and you can grow in that space. So, I hear Spirit saying this. I mean, of course, you can do whatever you want to do, but Spirit is like, for example, don't move to New York. It's not saying there's something wrong with New York, but they're saying for you, New York wouldn't be the place they want you to move at this time because it could be too expensive to live there right now, or it might not be a smooth transition. So like thinking of places where you could go that you feel kind of connected to, and make a list of it, and then kind of sit with that and reflect on it. And then I feel like as you get to a point where you narrow down your list, then you can pick from there, right? So if you have a list starting off with 10 places that has like a good cost of living and all of that stuff, and then you start to go through it a little bit more. Maybe you visit a couple of those cities or states, and then you're like, okay, I really like these places. And then you can kind of narrow down from there. So that's what they have in terms of like the place. I think, they can't really tell you where just yet, but more so do the beginning work of it. Hey, Betty B. Yeah, we're Nappy Summer. I did your reading. When you see a card from like this deck, that's your reading. Just go back a little bit because it's not that far behind. Okay. I've been busy, baby. But I am back. Okay. Next, general messages or warnings about Mike, and then general messages for you personally. All right, let's do the general messages about Mike, or warning messages, whatever they get. Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, and then King of Cups. Very interesting. I feel like in terms of the messages, warnings, don't move too fast with this person. Take your time. The King or the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. And then, the Eight of Wands is very fast energy. And there's an airplane in there too. So it's like, don't rush into things with this person, even if it feels like you know, things are going well. You see a lot of progress. You see a lot of movement. Like, take it slow. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be drastically slow, but take it slow. Don't rush into it. I feel like both of you, when you start to really feel each other and like each other more and more, it's like I want to go full speed ahead. I want to just dive right in. It's like slow it down. Don't let the feelings and the emotions like take over to the point where things are moving super duper fast, you know, and you miss things, right? So be cautious, not necessarily like, oh my gosh, expect a red sign or a red flag to pop up, but more so like ease into it, enjoy it for the ride, and just allow yourself to feel, and you'll see what comes of it. Yeah, Fear Spirit is like, slow down. Slow down. And then let's get some messages for you. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Eight of Swords. So we got 3 Swords cards here. At this time, I feel like what they're saying in terms of your general messages, one, you're going to have this moment where you have a power of choice. Kind of like talking about with the move, like where you're going to move. Like, you get to decide, and it's like it's time for you to step into that position of power where you are deciding and making those decisions for yourself. Like, yes, you can use your spirit team and your spirit guides to help you and lead you, but they also want to give you the free will. Like, you make the decision, you make the choice. And knowing how powerful your mind is, knowing how powerful your intuition is, and you know, you're able to make a decision like, you know what, I want a job that's going to pay me $85K a year. And you set that intention, you set the tone, you make that choice, and then boom, you have it. That's how powerful you are. And so I feel like Spirit is saying, get into that energy where you get to decide. You want something, you say you want it, set the intention, work accordingly, move accordingly, and then let it come to you, type of thing. I feel like with the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, there's something here you're waiting on hearing back from, or you will get to a point where you're waiting for this response. You're waiting for, you know, some type of communication. And I feel like Spirit is saying for you to not dwell on it. If it's taking longer than anticipated, do not stress yourself out if you don't hear back from a position or from a job or from a program, whatever it is. Don't let that drive you crazy. Because just because you haven't heard back doesn't mean it's a no. But also, if you didn't hear back and, you know, it quote unquote was a no, does not mean it's the end of the world. And so understanding that a no response or a delay in response should not dictate how you move in your life, because you got choices, you got options. So it's like, you apply for a job, you ain't hear back from me yet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep applying to other jobs because I got options. I can apply anywhere else. Like, this is not the only job in the world for me, you know. So like, having that mindset and that mentality, that is going to allow you to be, of course he's a King of Pentacles, but it's just like to be a King of Pentacles where you are happy where you are, and it's a bunch of success, it's a bunch of you know, financial abundance and just opportunities where you're like, I know I selected the things that worked best for me and I'm in alignment with it. So that's what I see with the messages for you. Oh, excuse me. You say he's a non-romantic person. He's a co-worker. Oh, was that the person we got some cards on? Let's pull one more card about him. Six of Cups. Didn't we get a lot of cup cards? When like that was the one that we got like the Queen, the King cups and stuff like that. I feel like once again it's just like coast, ease, and bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. I don't know if you're saying he's just like, it's not a romantic connection with this person at all and he's just like a coworker, or if you're saying like he's just not a romantic like coming off type of person. But it does seem like there will be some alignment where you all can coexist and it's like smooth, it's easy going. But once again, to like just allow it to flow and flow naturally and enjoy it for what it is. Very interesting, this cup energy. All right. That's what I got for you, Brittany. I hope that all helped and resonated with you. Alrighty. Up next is, thank you, Betty B, is Tammy T. Okay, you say he's a coworker who I'm not involved with. Maybe this person wants to be involved with you because of that cup energy. It felt very, I don't know how to word it, like someone likes you. Like that's how it came off. Not necessarily like you do your job, I do my job type of vibe. That could be your energy towards them, but their energy towards you seems like a little crush, we can say. All right, Tammy T, what's next? Oh, you sent something, Money Magnet. I will add you to the list. All right, what's next? Hold on, let me go back up. Okay, what's next in love in terms of marriage? This is for Tammy T. We got the Queen of Wands, the Tower. We got the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. So it definitely seems like in terms of your marriage, it will be for sure rewarding, fulfilling, a lot of just high level of intimacy with this person. Y'all gonna have a lot of sex. I'm just putting that out there. You're welcome, Red Happy Summer. So get excited for that. A lot of intimacy, a lot of sex, a lot of passion with this person. It feels like this is a person, in terms of this marriage, this is a person that it was worth the wait. It was worth all of the BS you went through beforehand. So let's say you were married before, you got divorced, and you was like, I don't want to ever get married again. Then you meet this person that's like, man, I said I wasn't gonna get married again, and then y'all get married, and it's just like, wow, it's a total 180 with this person. Like, especially, I feel like you end up meeting them when you want to have like a hot girl summer and all of that. Like, I'm just gonna add them to my roster, and it's like, nope, ain't no roster. We together. Like, that's their energy towards you, which, it's funny because, like I said, you were in this mindset of like, I'm just have fun, I'm just doing my thing. But they're like, no, you are what I want. I know a great woman when I see one, and that's what it is. And it's like, damn it, he got me. So that's really how I feel like it goes, like how you meet this person. When you least expect it, when you're not looking for a relationship, when you're not looking for marriage or commitment and all of that stuff, and it's just like this person shows up and it's like, boom, I want a commitment, I want a relationship, I want to be married. You're the type of person I want to be married to. And it's like, man, now I can't be out here in the streets. But I mean, typically that's how it goes. You meet people when you least expect it. So that's what I have for that question. You said, thanks for the reading. You tend to be in business mode. Yeah. Because I'm like, you feel like, but they feel like, hi, let me like you. All right. Oh, you said you want to have a hot girl summer, Tammy T. Okay, next question. What's next in the finances for Tammy T? What's next in the finances for Tammy T? We got the Chariot. We got the Knight of Pentacles. I like how, too, there's like a circle here. And, of course, we have the Pentacle. And they're both coming out of cars. I'm going to put these back because they just fell out so fast. And the Three of Cups. So I feel like in terms, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And this is a wealthy Like, this is a symbol of wealth, right? And just the Nine of Pentacles in general is a wealthy vibe. So it definitely feels like your finances are going to slowly get to, how do I word this? You see progress slowly, right? And at some point it hits a peak of like that steady progress, and then it's like it takes off. The idea is that you don't get discouraged when you notice small increases, or when you notice or you don't see a lot happening in the moment. And the reason why they're saying this is because it's like this power, the trick of the mind, where you speak life into all of the things that you want to attract into your life. So if you keep saying like, man, everything is just moving so slow, or everything is not working out, blah blah blah, then that's gonna happen. But if you like, money continues to come to me, money keeps flowing to me, I'm so grateful for all these financial opportunities that I keep coming across, or that come towards me, everything works out for me, like all of those different things, and you believe it, and you channel that, and you step into that every single day as much as you can, you start to see that progress, and it shifts drastically and quickly, right? And it's not about the pace of things, right? Because if you notice the Chariot and then you notice the Knight of Pentacles, how I said the Knight of Pentacles is here, and then she has like her circle in her card as well. The Knight of Pentacles is slower. He's the slowest knight in the deck, but he builds stability and longevity. He's not like, oh, let me rush into this and then everything falls apart. It's like, no, let me take my time. And when you do that, you're able to fully celebrate, and you can enjoy and relax, because the money is growing. The money is multiplying itself, right? You want to be in a position where your money keeps growing and prospering over time. And I feel like Spirit is also saying, do not compare yourself to others. So let's say you got a friend, you know, they're in IT and they making like 160K a year, and you like, damn, I'm only making 50K a year. I want to be like them. I want to do all these things. It's like, don't compare yourself in that way, because that's their path, that's their journey. Yours is completely different. And who's to say you won't be in a position where you're going to be making more than them? And it's not a competition, but it's more so like, don't compare, because when you compare, then you're going to find things to complain about, or find things that's quote unquote wrong, or have that lack mentality. So versus comparing, you can just look at it as more so as inspiration. So like, I'm grateful that, my friend can do well in her career, and I know I'm gonna do well in my career, type of thing. All right. And then your next question, should I give my coworker a chance? Uh-oh, we got some coworker romance in here, this live. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, we got the Seven of Cups. And then we got the Six of Pentacles. I say give them a chance. It doesn't hurt. Obviously, make sure you set some boundaries, of course. But yeah, give them a chance. You can add them to the roster. It wouldn't hurt. But yeah, just set some boundaries and go from there. That's pretty straightforward. All right, and your last question, what's next with my housing situation? We got the Five of Pentacles, the World, and then the Ten of Cups. It definitely feels like, I don't know what's going on now, but it's definitely time for you to go wherever you are currently. If a lease is coming up soon, or you're in a position where you're not liking where you're staying, it's definitely time to leave this place and move. And wherever you do move is going to be a great place for you with this Ten of Cups here. But you can't be afraid to move. You can't be afraid to leave where you are currently. For some reason, I feel like you're moving to a space that's lighter, that's brighter, is sunnier. I don't know how to describe it. So maybe you might have a balcony with this place, or you just move to a place that has a better climate, better temperature on a daily basis, more sun than like snow and rain type of thing. But you need to move out of this, I don't want to say darkness, but it might feel like the place that you're in currently feels like that. It could be very you know, I don't know, like loud, or you got crazy neighbors, or the vibe is just off. It's something about the place currently that just doesn't, it's not a good fit for you. It's not well suited for you. So definitely move, look for a new place. Obviously, if you can't move immediately, like start planning, getting that together to where it'll be a smooth transition to leave and to move. But yeah, I just feel like with that Five of Pentacles, it's time to let it go and just leave. Just leave if you can. You said, I'm very iffy about him. He's older and looking for marriage. Oh, your neighbors are the problem, so that's probably why they're saying move. I mean, have a little fun with him. And that could be the boundary you set. Like, hey, I'm not looking for marriage. Or you know, in your mind, well, I'm not looking for marriage with you. I just want to have fun. And just have your fun. Alrighty, up next is, I think, Midnight. Not Midnight. Money Magnet 888. I don't know why I wanted to say Midnight. You was out to midnight the other day, Money Magnet. Or are you going to be out tonight? All right. Let's see. Okay. For what is my connection to the Hindu gods? Let's see. All right. Even though these are the African goddess rising oracle cards, I'm going to use a few of these. So you have number 35, Queen Nandi, Intuition. We have number 27, Urzuli Dantor. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I don't know why I'm looking at the kids. They just look so realistic, like their faces. Very interesting. And then number 2, Mawa Lisa. Very interesting. Okay, and I'm gonna get a couple of tarot cards as well to get the connection that you all share. Okay. The Lovers, interesting, because it's my woo Lisa Cosmic Power. I don't think I read the bottoms. Intuition, Etheric Chords, and Cosmic Power. Very interesting. Let's get one more. Goddess of Swords. You know what? Let's get one more. Let's just get 3 in total. And 2 of Wands. Interesting, because she's holding like something here. I don't know what it is, but it kind of looks like a sword in a way. You definitely have a connection to the goddesses, the Hindu goddesses for sure. It's a lot of solar plexus energy that I feel that they assist with, helping you with, which is like, connected to your confidence. It's connected to how you feel about yourself, and just like your inner power in a way, right? And I just feel that there's this energy where you are connected to, I'm hearing the word, or I hear like Ka, like Ka. Bottom of the deck is Oshun, fearless love. I'm hearing like Ka. Ka is what I'm hearing. I don't know a lot about like Hindu goddesses and gods, but I just hear that Ka. So maybe it could be part of a name. It could mean something if that's symbolic to you. But they're helping you with your power. They're also helping you with love as well. It's like there's some type of like relationship, love, intimacy, work that you can connect with them about, and they will assist you in. I'm gonna read this card because I don't really know much about this one. So that's number 27. Oh wow, it's connected to the Lovers, Temple of Lovers. See, there's something here with love for you in these goddesses, the Hindu goddesses. So let's see. She's connected to the Haitian Revolution. She represents healing. She talks about like, oh, this funny divine sword. So she does have a sword in her hand. That's so interesting how that just came out like that. But it talks about like energy cords binding you to someone, like wish to be attached to. You are strong, willing to let go. Cleansing, energy cords, karmic ribbons, emotional cords. So yeah, they're saying there's some spiritual maintenance that needs to be done too. So maybe they're going to help you with clearing out, assisting with that, using your intuition. With you feeling this connection with them, this is going to allow you to work with them to heal and to clear out those any like leftover debris or cosmic energy that's still lingering that needs to be released. And then your other question is, let me go back. Hey love, yep, the list is still open. Does Bubba still like me, or is there someone else? Let's see. Does he still like you, or is there someone else? Let's see. Does he still does he still like you, or is there someone else? 10 of Pentacles. I'm gonna put it back. 2 of Pentacles and the Death card. I feel like he still likes you. It could be somebody else in the picture, or someone trying to interfere and be in the picture. It says our journey is unique. Don't compare it to anyone else. Yeah, I feel like, they still like you. They still are into you. It's just something about weighing options, weighing something. So it could be another person in the picture, or like I said, somebody that's trying to enter the picture. But even let's say there's somebody else in the picture, or somebody trying to enter it, don't let that interfere about what you feel about yourself, right? So like, oh my gosh, why would they pick them over me? Are they gonna pick them over me? Do they look better than me? Are they thinner? Are they thicker than me? Whatever. Like, don't go down that rabbit hole of that. More so like, well, I know I'm the prize. I know my value. I know my worth, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna step to the side if I have to and let them figure out what they want to do with their life. But I know what I'm worthy of. And so if you want to, cut off them, you can. If you want to, maybe that could explain too what they were saying. Like, there's some energy that needs to be cut off. So maybe this person, you need to cut this person off. And they can be out the way now. So someone that does choose you first and only you comes up and takes that place, if that makes sense. So I mean, like, they do like you still, but if it's definitely giving a vibe that there's somebody else there, or somebody is trying to get in the picture. But do not drive yourself crazy wondering about that. Not saying that you're doing it now, but just a heads up. All right, that was that. And then I think I got an email. All right, cool. I got your Cash App, boo. All right, Adrian. Oops. Deepest feelings. For S, deepest feelings for you. Let's see. What are their deepest feelings for you? What are their deepest feelings for you? We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the King of Swords. We got the Hangman, and we got the Five of Cups. We got the Eight of Wands. Someone's dog is not happy. We have the Four of Swords, the Strength card, the Seven of Wands, friends and family. The support of friends and family may help strengthen this connection. Deeper intimacy, the feelings of emotional closeness and love allow you to feel safe, desired, and more connected to your partner. So in terms of like their deepest feelings for you, there's moments where it can kind of feel like a Lifetime movie, or like a movie in a sense where you watch those movies and you're like, man, that'll never happen. That doesn't even make sense, or that's such baloney. That's fake. That wouldn't really happen in real life. And then boom, here you are living it, type of thing. It's kind of funny because I'm sure we all have those moments where we're like, man, this is the stuff you see in movies and it's happening in your life. And so I feel like this person, there was a time, the Emperor, there was a moment where they were like kind of fighting what they were feeling because it just didn't seem realistic. Like, let's say y'all met and then like a month later, like, man, I really miss this person. I really like this person. I'm really vibing them. Like, why am I always thinking about them? It's like, I shouldn't be feeling this way. Let me take a step back. Let me not, do the most with it. But that's what they feel, right? And it's like, wow, you only see this type of stuff in movies where people fall in love after a month or whatever. I feel like this person definitely has strong feelings for you, and they have like talked it out with friends before, just because they couldn't really understand like what they were feeling, and like is it okay, is it normal to feel this type of way. And we get with the Five of Cups card and the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's this fear that they have of like, if I open up my heart and if I really let myself feel all these emotions, will this person walk away? Would they just up and leave me, right? And so that's this sense of like wanting to be guarded, wanting to be overly protective of themselves, and not really letting and allowing themselves to just like relax in love and flow into love. I feel like with this Seven of Wands card, it's just like, experiencing so much over and over again. It's like they feel like they know it all. Like, man, when somebody does this, that means they're going to do this type of thing. But they really don't know each person because everybody is different, So they have to see that you're different and really embrace that. And I feel like they are recognizing that you're not like other people from the past where let's say they dated people where like when they bought something for them, they expected the other person, like them, to get them something really expensive afterwards. It's like if you were to buy them something, you like, oh, I just bought this because I thought you would like it. And that's it. Like, it's not like you're expecting something in return. It's like they're not used to someone doing things out of kindness and genuinely out of like by choice of choosing love, if that makes sense. I think this is a person that values the level of intimacy that y'all can share together and have together. Like, they can feel safe with you. It doesn't feel like they have to always have their guard up. Of course, they're gonna probably have it up from time to time, but it's like, okay, I'm watching her actions. I'm watching how she shows up. Man, she ain't switched up on me yet. Like, wait a minute, and coming from experience, I've people will be surprised of like how kind and how like just chill and loving I am. And they will wait like, okay, I'm gonna wait for you to do something different now because you've been too nice. Like, and when I say too nice, not like, oh, you just let anything happen. It's more so like you're thoughtful. Like, oh, you like strawberry orange juice. Okay, so next time you come over in the morning time, I'll make sure I have like some strawberry orange juice around because I know that's what you like. Or like, oh, you like Reese's? Okay, I'll pick up a Reese's when next time I see you and give it to you because I know you like Reese's. It's like being thoughtful and intentional. And there are people when they're not used to that and they're used to drama, they're used to toxicity. When they meet someone that's not like that, that's the complete opposite of it. It's like, man, this only like lifetime stuff. Just no, I don't think this is real. I don't think this is who this person really is. And then it's like you stay the same person all your life, and they're like, wait a minute, you still haven't switched up. Maybe this really is who you are. So I think that this is what this person is feeling and what they are, processing. And it's funny because I remember I was chatting with, someone that I dated, and they made this comment. They were like, I just knew I gotta be with somebody that got my back and whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, I said it to them. I was like, I had your back. And they were like, damn, you right. You really did. And, like, we can joke about it now, but it's funny how, like, when people actually experience the type of people that they really do want, they're so blinded by the toxicity of the past that they sometimes can't even see what's in front of them. And, you know, you get to a space where like y'all can laugh about it, or y'all end up working through that and talking it through, and y'all can reconnect and reconcile. But I feel like that's gonna be what happens, where like y'all gonna talk one day and they gonna be like, man, I really appreciate when folks just, they're here for you and they love you when they show up and blah blah blah. You be like, oh, like me. And it hits them like, damn, really like you. So, and of course, we hear people say like, oh, when someone knows, they know they're not going to miss out on it. They're not going to run up on an opportunity, miss out on the opportunity. But it's like, not everybody gets it immediately, right? It might take time for somebody to get it, but it doesn't mean just because they don't get it the moment that they meet you, that they don't understand how amazing you are. And it's not saying, oh, you got to wait 15,000 years for the person to realize how amazing you are. It's more so like, as long as you know the greatness that you hold within yourself and how you show up, and you appreciate those that do appreciate you and love on you, it's only going to be, it's only going to be a part of your destiny to encounter more people that recognize that and show that for you. And that can come from that person that may have not showed it in the beginning, but now they see it because you are so invested in who you are and you know who you are. They got to reflect it at some point. Because like we say, everything mirrors you and what you feel about yourself and what you think about yourself, right? So when you know and really believe that, and you don't look for it from somebody to believe it, it comes naturally. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot, but that was good. That was really good. You surely can have your love notes. Exactly. When I love you, I really love you. Like, that's it. And sometimes people be used to folks like, well, I love you under these conditions. I love you when you do X, Y, and Z for me, right? Versus like, I just love you. Like, I'm not looking for you it's not a requirement for you to love me in order for me to love you. It's like, I love you because that's what I wanted to do. And it's like, you don't love me, it's okay. But like, I know I showed up the way that I wanted to show up, basically. All right, let's get some love notes. I'm ready now. Let's make magic. I have a gift for you. I can't wait for you to see it. Our souls are happy to be together. I may not always have the right words, but I always look at you with loving eyes. Fly away with me. Trust me. I want to build a home with you. You give the best gifts. I feel like you really know me. We got 2 cards about gifts here. I value this connection. And then time has made me love you more. See? And then treat yourself to something nice today. You deserve it. I love that. Very beautiful. All right. That's what I got for you, boo. I hope that resonated with you. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, like Aladdin, do you trust me? Mm-hmm. Aw, you're so welcome, love. Thank you for your sweet message. I really appreciate it. Alrighty. I think we're done. I don't see any other messages or cash apps at this moment. So I'm close the live down. And like I said, I'll probably be back live tomorrow or Monday. But I wanted to get on here. One, because I haven't been on live in a while. And I wanted folks to know that I'm still here. I'm still around. And plus, too, if there's ever a time where you do need a reading, I'm always available for private readings. You can always just email me. And especially like if it's a day, like on the days where I do typically go live, you know, feel free to email me like, hey, are you going live today? And if I can let you know, like, if I'm going live or not. And if not, I can, do a reading behind the scenes. Because that's what I've been doing for a few people. Like, they'll message me like, hey, you going live this Thursday? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not. But I can work on your reading, like, now. And I'll get it out the way. But yeah. Sorry I haven't been around these past few weeks. But I try to pick a card reading out there and, channel messages. But hopefully, prayerfully, time allows me to do more readings and get back on here as much as possible when I can. I have like really great updates and exciting news. So I'll talk about more about that, as the time comes for a lot of the announcements. But thank you all for being patient with me. But yeah, I love you all. People will be so mad that I missed you. Yeah, I miss you all too. I really do. Because I have days where I'm like, I want to go live, but I just don't feel it energetically. And I don't like doing readings when I'm not like feeling it. So here we are. But I hope you all are having a fabulous Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are in the world. And I wish you all the best. And I will be back soon. Make sure your notifications are on. And I'm always available via email if you ever need anything or want to get a reading with me. All right. I love you all. Bye.